You are at home in God, dreaming of exile, but perfectly capable of awakening to reality. Is it your decision to do so? This is another golden moment in the Course. It's a very simple question that Jesus is asking, a very simple statement. It's one to remember. It's one for the books, right? We are at home in God. You are at home in God, dreaming of exile, right? You're still there. You are still as God created you. You are still as love created you. You have not changed. That is the atonement principle of the Course. And Jesus keeps restating the atonement principle in different ways, many different ways throughout the Course. And this is another way of saying it, which is you're still at home in God, right? You have not left. You are having this dream, this long, convoluted dream in which the Son of God is crucified and suffers. And you can wake up from this dream if you wish to. Do you wish to, right? Is it your decision to wake up from the dream? And, I think the main thing to keep in mind here is that Jesus is saying is that you can wake up from the dream, right? You do not have to suffer. It's possible, and Jesus is laying out how you do it throughout the Course. The Course is basically a manual or a blueprint for how to wake up from the dream. So the only question is, the main question, and the big question, $64 million question, you might say, is do you want to wake up? If you want to wake up, it's doable. If you don't fully want to wake up, then you might not go all the way with this. But if you really want to wake up, if you really want to know the truth, you can know the truth. You can wake up. You can awaken. So that's it. That's the golden moment. And I like to think of, let me just say one more thing, which is The Wizard of Oz is it's a great movie. And it's a great movie in terms of Course in Miracles, and I think did Jesus, was Jesus at all referring to The Wizard of Oz in the Course? Is there some subtle references to The Wizard of Oz? Even if, that's not a really answerable question, but, there's that, the idea of the Dorothy, basically Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz is having this dream, right? She falls asleep. She doesn't even know she's dreaming. She has this dream. And in the dream are all the people that she loves in her life, in her waking life. They're all playing different characters in her dream, right? And she's going to, she has to get the help from the Wizard of Oz, right? But it turns out that the Wizard of Oz is just this old man behind a curtain, right? And the lesson of the Wizard of Oz is that they had everything that they needed, the cowardly lion and the Tin Man and the Scarecrow. They all had what they needed, and Dorothy also knew all along what she needed. And going home, is very easy. And all Dorothy had to do was say, there's no place like home. I want to go home. Click your heels, right? And go home. It's just like that as well. It can be easy, right? And then you wake up and you realize that all those, all the characters in the dream were your friends, in reality, right? Even the people that you thought were enemies in the dream. Although in the Wizard of Oz it's a little different, but like the Wicked Witch is the woman down the street who's a mean old lady. But I think that the basic idea is there. So anyway, I hope this helps. Just a little video. We're home in God, dreaming of exile. Perfectly capable of waking up if we want to. All right, see you there.